this video, we're going to look at the approach to a case of jaundice. Okay. So first is isolated elevation of bilirubin, and then bilirubin elevated along with derangement of the other liver function test like ALT or AST or ALP, and that's it. So these are the two steps. Let's get started. The first one is isolated elevation of bilirubin. Isolated elevation of bilirubin means others like AST, aspartate aminotransferase, or ALT, alanine aminotransferase, or ALP, alkaline phosphatase. These are all normal, okay? அப்போ வந்து bilirubin மட்டும் அதிகமாக இருக்கும். Direct or conjugated hyperbilirubinemia. In this, the conjugated bilirubin is going to be more than 15% of the total bilirubin. There's no as such method to find out the amount of unconjugated bilirubin. So we're just like we're taking the total bilirubin and subtracting the conjugated bilirubin. So in case of direct hyperbilirubinemia, otherwise called conjugated hyperbilirubinemia, the conjugated bilirubin is more than 15% of the total bilirubin. So that is due to inherited disorders like Dubin-Johnson syndrome and Rotar syndrome. In case of unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia, we know there are certain genetic disorders as well here too. Gilbert syndrome and also Crigler-Najjar syndrome. Apart from that, we know it's going to be due to hemolytic disorders, ineffective erythropoiesis, large hematoma, drugs like rifampicin, ribavirin, probenecid, novobiocin, breast milk jaundice, physiologic jaundice of the newborn. Okay, all these things can be there. These are all causes of indirect or unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia. Okay, so that's the first step. The second one is bilirubin elevated along with derangement of the other liver test. For example, AST, ALT, and alkaline phosphatase are also screwed up. If AST or ALT is elevated out of proportion to alkaline phosphatase, it is going to be due to hepatocellular cause. So usually AST and ALT, no, if they are high, it indicates ischemia or any sort of stress to the liver. For example, AST or ALT is elevated out of proportion to ALP. It's going to be due to viral hepatitis or toxic hepatitis or liver cirrhosis or Wilson's disease. But if alkaline phosphatase is elevated so much out of proportion when compared to the AST or ALT, we know it is going to be due to some sort of neonatal cholestasis madri. So obstructive causes. It can be extrahepatic cholestasis or intrahepatic cholestasis. So like within the liver itself there is a cholestasis or outside the liver there is a cholestasis. So we have certain conditions and a table. So we're going to look at the condition, okay? Hemolytic anemia, hepatitis and obstructive jaundice. In hemolytic anemia, the serum bilirubin which is raised is indirect bilirubin. Indirect bilirubin is unconjugated bilirubin. Direct bilirubin is conjugated bilirubin. In hemolytic anemia, indirect bilirubin is raised, hepatitis both are raised, obstructive jaundice direct is raised. Urine urobilinogen is increased in case of hemolytic anemia and hepatitis. It is absent in obstructive jaundice. Urine bilirubin is absent in case of hemolytic anemia but is present in hepatitis and obstructive jaundice. SGOT, SGPT is normal in case of hemolytic anemia but it is increased in case of hepatitis. So much increased. It is mildly increased in case of obstructive jaundice. ALP is normal in case of hemolytic anemia. It is increased in case of hepatitis, but it's so much increased in case of obstructive jaundice. Okay, so the key point here is that the SGOT SGPT is going to be, okay, SGOT is the other name for AST. SGPT is the other name for ALT. Okay, just remember lip is LIP, right? L is SG, no, L is ALT and then P is SGPT. Okay, that's how. And then we are seeing the clinical features in cholestatic jaundice. It's going to be jaundice, dark urine, pale stools, and pruritus. Okay. Xanthelasma and xanthomas are nothing but hyperpigmentation in case of chronic cholestatic jaundice. Malabsorption, weight loss, steatorrhea, osteomalacia, bleeding tendencies are also seen in case of cholestatic jaundice. Clinical feature of cholangitis is fever, rigors, and pain. Okay, so we saw basic shit about the approach of case to jaundice. That